Hey guys, I have very exciting news. This morning, a hotfix went out for the Hunter Call of the Wild, and this is to fix some pressing issues that came with the last update. Hey guys, today we're going to cover what is in this hotfix, what has been fixed. It is out now for PC, and it is supposed to come to console later this week, so very, very soon. So let's dive into exactly what has been fixed. Now, if you are experiencing any of these issues, guys, let me know in the comments, and hopefully they have been fixed with this patch. So let's have a look. So it says here, and this was actually posted by Expansive Worlds to Reddit this morning, we pushed out a new hotfix live on PC that aims to resolve some of the issues you've encountered since New England Mountains and the Granite updates launch. This update will also make its way onto consoles, aiming for later this week, bringing additional fixes for the current gen version of the game and its new 60 FPS mode. So patch notes: fixed an issue on Xbox Series X and Series S that resulted in lower quality image output compared to previous versions of the game. And it says here, dev team's notes: as some members of the community guessed it, the Xbox Series X/S versions of the game were running on the Xbox One's visual settings following the 60 FPS update. This resulted in a visible loss of visual quality compared to what players were used to. On Series X, the visual quality has been restored to pre-patch levels while still offering a smoother frame rate. On Series S, we've made the choice following community feedback to return to 30 FPS in order to offer players a greater image quality at 1440p. While these are solutions we've privileged in order to act fast on the issue, know that we will continue to work on further optimizing these versions of the game. So basically, guys, on Series S, we don't have the Granite update. They put it back to 30 FPS so that you don't have the reduced quality. So this is a temporary fix until they can bring it up to 60 FPS, and it looks like the fix will already have 60 FPS for Xbox Series X. So I think that's great. At least you won't have the issue. Even if it is a temporary fix, guys, it is a step in the right direction, and it will allow players to continue playing, because I would imagine you wouldn't be able to stand a lesser quality of visuals. So that is good news. All right, moving on. Patch notes for PC and consoles. This is my favorite part of this entire patch. The Great One Moose are now more likely to spawn with Great One exclusive fur variations. So when the Great One Moose was announced, guys, it was announced as these 6 fur types, and here they are on the screen here. And we all were under the impression it was going to work exactly the same way as the Great One Black Bear worked. These are the 6 fur types, these are the Great Ones, grind, and you'll get one of these. But that actually was not the case. They later announced that these fur types were actually rare spawns for the Great One Moose. So very good chance you are not going to get one the way things stood, but they've actually run a patch because the community was not super happy about this, myself included. And they haven't said what the chances, what the spawn rate is for the fur types for the Great One Moose, but that is very exciting news. So it will actually be feasible, because how many albino, piebald, or melanistic Great One whitetail have you guys seen? It almost is impossible if that is the case, if it is comparable. If that were the way it were to stand, basically those Great One Moose fur types would almost be impossible. So it is going to be much more likely that we can get one. If I do hear about any spawn rates, I will let you guys know, but that is awesome news. The default keybind for placing a waypoint using the binoculars with a controller has been changed, this is awesome, to Y/triangle. Previously clashed with the bind to spot animals. And it says, dev team notes: you may have to reset your controller keybinds in order for this to take effect. So make sure you do that, guys. So this was a big issue. I noticed a lot of comments under my last bug fix video that when you spotted animals, it would put a waypoint down because they were the same button. So this has been rectified with this change. Just make sure to reset your keybinds so it doesn't take effect for you, because that's a really awesome feature. And just a tip, guys, I actually went into my keybinds and, well, I'll show you. Okay guys, so press escape, go into system, and go into key bindings. Scroll down, this is for PC, and right here, just above where it says vehicles, we have place and remove waypoint. If you actually change this to left mouse click, which I have done here, when you then are in game, you hold the right mouse down to pull open your binoculars, but then when you left click, you instantly have a waypoint. That is very convenient, and that actually wasn't my idea. That came from Aaron. Great idea, my dude. Thank you for sharing that with us, and I just thought I'd share that with you guys because it is very, very convenient. Okay, so the next fix is another huge one that is going to make a lot of people very happy. Need zones discovered while playing solo should now persist after joining a multiplayer session. So what was happening was people were going onto multiplayer, having a hunt in multiplayer, going back to their single player map, and need zones had vanished off the map. Going onto multiplayer caused this to happen. So players have been avoiding going onto multiplayer because, especially say you're doing a Great One Moose grind and you go to all this work to find 100, 150, even over 200 drink zones for moose are actually on the New England Mountains map, which is completely insane. But can you imagine losing 25% of those zones and having to run around and find 50 more drink zones? Anyway, that has been fixed. And I'd just like to say that EW, outstanding work. This is a very, very fast patch, and thank you for getting it out to us so quickly. I'm very happy to see it so fast. Aren't you guys? Okay, moving on. Players should no longer crash when teleporting to specific locations in various reserves. So I heard that there was a specific outpost in Rancho that was causing people to continually crash and they couldn't even play the game. So that has been rectified. So that is very sweet. The dog should no longer become unresponsive after the player dies and respawns. So I didn't actually have this happen to me, but I have seen on different live streams the dog really, really bugging out. I heard that some people's dogs, they just won't follow commands, they won't track, so that has been fixed. So that is awesome. The UI keybinds for keyboard and mouse should now save properly between sessions. Players should no longer lose the ability to leave water blinds after harvesting an animal or be ejected from regular blinds, so that is good. Players should no longer get stuck waiting for weapon customization screen to load. However, it may take up to 20 seconds, so we'll have to be patient with that one, but looks like they've solved some issues for weapon customization because that's a very sweet feature and we definitely need it to work for everyone. And it says, our goal with this hotfix was to address the most pressing issues the community encountered after our latest update. Of course, our work doesn't stop there and we'll continue to work on other issues players have encountered during their sessions. We'll share a definitive list of known issues later this week. So if there are really pressing bugs that haven't been fixed with this patch, guys, let me know in the comments, but they really have fixed the main issues, and I am very happy to see that grinding for one of those absolutely stunning Great One Moose fur types is no longer impossible. I just wanted to keep you guys updated on what is going on in the game. Definitely subscribe, turn that notification bell on. I always like to keep you guys updated. Click here for the next video that YouTube recommends just for you, and we will definitely see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.